Hi guys, Jason from Empire, here to talk to you a little bit about the Warming Trends Crossfire burner. Not so much about the performance of the burner because we all know it's awesome, it gives you the best flame and the most heat of any other fire pit burner out there, but a little bit about what you get when you open up the box and how to identify which burner you have. So what I have in front of me is a Crossfire burner. This happens to be natural gas, and there's a few ways I can tell that. First of all, the labeling on the box says CFB 180NG. The CFB means Crossfire burner. The 180 stands for 180,000 BTUs. So if your plumber is asking you what size gas line do I need to supply or how many BTUs does this burner need, you can simply look at the part number and tell right from that. Every number in there, 180, stands for 180,000 BTUs. The natural gas is going to be important. You need to make sure that we have the right burner for the fuel type. Don't always assume that the customer knows what fuel type they have. It's not uncommon to get a system completely installed just to learn that you put the wrong burner in. So always confirm fuel type before you install the burner. There's a few ways to identify what burner you have in your hands. First of all, there's a tag. That's actually a zip tie on every burner. It's holding the brass close nipple, which is going to connect to your plate, but that tag also tells you if it's natural gas or propane. If the tag is missing, or this zip tie is missing, there's a paper tag on every burner. And that paper tag has some very valuable information. First of all, it tells you the required BTUs that are needed for gas supply, the gas pressure that's required for the burner, but it also has the serial number. The serial number is something you will need if you ever have to do any warranty down the road. Once this tag is removed from the burner, the serial number is gone. There's nothing on this burner anywhere to identify it down the road. So go ahead and take that serial number, jot it down on the consumer's paperwork so they have it. They will be asked for that down the road if they ever need it. There's also clearances to combustibles listed on here. If you're talking with your inspectors or the authority having jurisdiction, they're always concerned when they see this 3 foot of flame, how far does that need to be from the house, or how far does that need to be under a covered roof or a ceiling? Those clearances are right on this tag. So it's important that you save that, don't just toss it, okay? I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. There's one other way to tell what kind of burner this is, and if you look at one of these jets, you actually look at the side of it. This one right here is probably the easiest one. You can see that there's one air mixing hole in the side of this jet. If it's natural gas, it'll have one air mixing hole. If it's propane, the hole will be larger and there'll be two, one on each side. So if all the tags and all the listings are missing and this burner's been in your warehouse somewhere on a shelf and you don't know what fuel type it is, that's the easiest way to tell. Just look at the air mixing holes on the side. If there's one, it's natural gas. If there's two, it's propane.